So good to hear from a couple of our drivers out there then. The cars are out on their green flag lap, ready for this 15-minute race for the Vertu Mini Challenge Trophy. There's Louis Capozzoli. Good to see him back out at the back of the field, the grey car. Leo Purchase in pole position, the man from Dorset in the black and the blue and orange car. Had a win at Snetterton earlier this season, but the best he's had other than that is a 5th place. Alex Keynes leading the championship on consistency, really. He's only been out of the top 4 on 2 occasions this year, a 7th place in round 6 at Brands Hatch and a retirement at Snetterton. He wants to go into historic racing someday, Alex Keynes. Look, his ambition is to race a Shelby Daytona Cobra, he tells us, the classic American machine. Many of these drivers looking to get into the British Touring Car Championship Sunday. Watch for Louis Capozzoli coming through, the number 99. Making a return to the Mini Challenge Trophy for the first time this season. Was the rookie champion a couple of years ago, but didn't race last year. Kieran Roberts, you just heard from, the red car there. That's the car previously raced by his uncle, Matt Hammond, who's a former Mini Challenge champion. And Kieran, the man from Wiltshire, making the move up from the Junior Saloon Car Championship, where he raced a Citroen Saxo. Also got a couple of the Wera Alliance Racing Academy cars out there, the Wera Tools back machines. That's the black cars with the turquoise trim. Alex Keynes in the green and yellow car. The Wera cars, that's number 15, Cameron Richardson. Also Alfie Garford, number 88. And we would have had Jensen Mason, number 185, but he's not here this weekend. So Leo Purchase on pole, alongside him Kieran Roberts. Then row 2, Ashley Gregory, we just heard from her. In the blue and pink number 22 car. Ronnie Smith alongside her, last year's Rookie of the Year. In the Race Car Consultants car, it's the white and turquoise liveried machine. Row 3, we have 62, Alex Keynes. He ran wide coming out of the last hairpin in yesterday's race and dropped to 5th from 4th. That's the green and yellow car for Graves Motorsport, who also run our pole sitter Leo Purchase. Josh Wilby, number 95, has had a couple of wins this year. The white and red Team Avago car on the outside of row 3. We should have 22 cars out there for this 15-minute race for the Vertu Mini Challenge. Big thanks to the Vertu Group for their sponsorship of the championship this year. Okay, ready to rumble then. The 5-second board is held aloft. Time to go. BMW Mini Cooper racing here on the Croft circuit. Purchase and Roberts from the front row of the grid. Away they go. And down towards that first corner. Ronnie Smith making a decent start from the second row of the grid. They are all away cleanly. And up towards the first corner at Clairvaux, it is Leo Purchase who has got the lead. The man from Poole in Dorset, the number 171, Ashley Gregory, has come up into second place as they filter their way through Clairvaux. Alex Keynes are on the inside, not the best of starts for Kieran Roberts. He's dropped back to about 4th or 5th. Simon Sweetland has a little bit of a rub there through Clairvaux with the 69 car of Monroe Renard. And he's dropped to the tail of the field with Louis Capozzoli coming through. Ronnie Smith has run wide onto the dirt there, kicking up a bit of dust. Ashley Gregory's going for the lead. Somebody's gone rally crossing out the back. I think that's Simon Sweetland again, the number 4. Alex Keynes being squeezed towards the inside there. Gregory up the inside of Leo Purchase. Ashley Gregory's going to take the lead on the inside. And off goes Kieran Roberts. He's into the field. That's the first one this weekend that's gone into the Farmers Field next to the circuit at Tower. Hopefully he can dig the car out there. The ground is fairly dry, so he should get out. And Kieran Roberts rejoins. Gregory leads the way from Purchase, side by side for third. Alex Keynes having a go at Ronnie Smith for third position, trying to get up the inside at Barcroft and into Sunny. Now it's easier to do that than in a Caterham in a Mini, but you can see Keynes has gone wide on the exit and Ronnie Smith will be straight back up the inside. Josh Wilby is in behind them, and then one of the Wera cars, there's Olivier Algieri, the black and white car. He won yesterday's race, his 3rd win of the season, making him the driver with the most wins so far this year. Here's one of the Wera Tools liveried cars up the inside. Who's that? That's Alfie Garford making a move on Reese Hurd in the blue at number 59 car. Another car trying to filter up the inside is Gabe Fairbrother. Stymied by problems in qualifying yesterday, had to start last. He's attacking, I think that's James Sherrington, the number 40. So it's a solid draft, almost NASCAR style of cars over the line for the first time. Led by Ashley Gregory. She's had 2 second places this year, one at Snetterton and one at Thruxton. She's determined to get her first win. She leads the way through Clairvaux for the second time. Purchase second, Smith third. Then it's Keynes, Wilby, Garford and the rest of them. And the field at the moment covered, with the exception of Roberts after his off, by just over 7 seconds. Simon Sweetland has not come through. I don't think Harry Smith has come through either, the number 10. So he may have lost them on that opening lap. Reese Hurd having a look at the inside, the blue car, number 59, battling with the number 40. I think that is of James Sherrington. Gabe Fairbrother is behind them. They're all through Tower okay this time. So everybody is out there except for Sweetland. Yes, Harry Smith is there, the number 10. His transponder's not working. He's been timed manually. So Simon Sweetland has come into the pits, number 4. Bit of damage from that first corner skirmish, I think. So Ashley Gregory leads the way through. Sonny in and Sonny out. Alex Keane's in third position, trying to protect his championship lead. There's Gabe Fairbrother. Watch for him coming through. Now, he was the highest placed driver to return from last year's championship. He was, I think, third in the championship last year. So he was the pre-season favourite, but he's had a fairly difficult season, it has to be said, Gabe Fairbrother. He's attacking there, as is the 95 of Josh Wilby, side by side through the hairpin. It's 50 points for a race win in the mini challenge, so very competitive indeed. Bit of dust being kicked up there out of the hairpin. Fairbrother's had one win this year at Thruxton. Gabe Fairbrother at the inside, Josh Wilby, and behind them is Galfie Garford, the 88, the Rookie Cup leader. Reese Hurd in there as well. Super close racing. You can see why they call these drivers the BTCC stars of tomorrow. Somebody's cut the chicane. I think that's Josh Wilby. He'll filter back in where he left the circuit in the order. This is frantic stuff. Ashley Gregory still leads from Perches in second, Keane's third, Ronnie Smith fourth, fifth is now Alfie Garford, sixth is Reese Hurd, then side by side for seventh between Harry Smith and I think that was Josh Wilby in there as number 40 James Sherrington runs out wide. Another graduate of the Junior Saloon Car Championship, used to race a Citroen Saxo. Through the Jim Clark S's they go up towards the right flick of Barcroft and then into Sunny. Can Ashley Gregory hang on for a long overdue first mini challenge trophy victory? Perches in second place, Keane's third. Up the inside, that's Josh Wilby regaining ground after that moment of the chicane. Harry Smith goes wide onto the dirt there. Olivier Algieri is up behind them, and then it's Gabe Fairbrother. Fairbrother and Algieri marking themselves out as possible championship contenders. Somebody's gone wide there in the background. One car just wide on the grass, didn't see who it was that's gone off there. Facing the wrong way, I think. We'll pick up who that was in a moment as the cars filter their way out of the hairpin. Now, who's dropping down the timing screen? We'll have a look. It's Josh Wilby, I think, yes, the 95 car that went off there. Just caught a glimpse of him sliding off. He's gone into the tyre wall at the complex. That's his race over as Harry Smith through on the inside past Gabe Fairbrother at Clervaux under braking. Impossible to keep up with all this. James Sherrington is in behind them, so Gregory leads from Perches, Keane's, then Garford is up to fourth now. Hurd, Ronnie Smith down to sixth, Algieri is seventh, then Fairbrother, Sherrington and Morgan. That was the top 10 as they came over the line. Up towards Tower they go for once again, but the red flag is coming out. Red flag is coming out, race is being stopped, I assume because of Josh Wilby's car off at the complex. We've also lost Cameron Richardson, number 15, into the pits. Harry Smith is showing as dropping down the order as well, but that's because his transponder isn't working. So Josh Wilby, he's out of the car, appears to be okay. Just went wide there coming into the complex and went spinning off into the tyre wall. Okay, race is stopped. And the cars will be assembled ready for a restart. There's just over 9 minutes on the clock, so we'll wait to see how long the restart's going to be. My prediction would be a 10-minute restart, but we'll wait and see what the clerk of the course decides. So all set then, ready for a restart. The revs are up and off they go. And a restart of around 9.5 minutes according to the timing streams. So we must be going from when the red flag went out. Ashley Gregory makes a good start. So does Alex Keane's. He's going to have a look down the inside into Clervaux. Side by side is Leo Perches. Are they all going to make it round? They're all running out a bit wide. Perches goes over the gravel. It's Gregory who's got the lead. Ronnie Smith has come through into second place. They've all just about made it round. Kieran Roberts making up a couple of places already from the back of the field, but a perfect restart by Ashley Gregory. A couple of cars cutting the chicane on the inside. Louis Fleet, number 610, was one of them. Alex Keane side by side now with Ronnie Smith as they head down into Tower Corner. There's one of the Wera Tools cars that's possibly hit problems. I think that was Cameron Richardson who went into the pits just before the red flag came out. He may have joined in from the pit lane possibly as they make the way out of Tower for the first time. And it is Ashley Gregory who leads the way, and she's eked out a gap of about half a dozen car lengths already ahead of Alex Keane. Ronnie Smith in third position. Establish the rest of the places as they come out of Sunny. But Ashley Gregory making a perfect restart there. There's somebody wide, that's Reese Hurd, the blue number 59, just kicking up a bit of dust on the outside. It looks like everybody is going to make it round the first lap of this restart okay. Alex Keane's in second place. Ronnie Smith under fire from Alfie Garford. Has a look down the inside. Olivier Algieri is up behind them. He's made a decent restart up into P5. He's going to go for P3 up the inside of both of them. Look at that. Well, Gabe Fairbrother and Alfie Garford took each other wide there. And Algieri said, thank you very much. I'll go through into third place. There's one car being squeezed wide by Reese Hurd. Couldn't quite see who that was as they came over the line. It may well have been Gabe Fairbrother possibly. But Leo Purchase certainly got squeezed out on that first corner. He's down to about 8th place as they cross the Alliance. It's Gregory from Keane's. Algieri is now up into third place. Then Ronnie Smith, Alfie Garford. It was Gabe Fairbrother who got squeezed wide coming out of the hairpin there. Out of the chicane along the back straight. Ashley Gregory, a lead of just under a second ahead of Alex Keane's at the end of the first lap of that restart. Olivier Algieri trying to close in third place. Gregory with the fastest lap, of course. First flying lap will come in next time around. Kieran Roberts making the move up from the back of the field, chasing Cameron Wood in the 43 car. Is that number 610 slowing there on the inside? Yes, problems for Louis Fleet in the Team Avago car, I think, the man from Rotherham. He's dropped to the tail of the field, so could be heading pitwards. Out of the Jim Clark S's. Up the inside, here comes Olivier Algieri. What a cracking weekend he's having. He won yesterday. He forces his way down the inside. We don't very often see an overtake through Sunny. Harry Smith's done the same thing. He's got up into fourth place in the Mooney Hire number 10 machine. Still side by side between these two, Gabe Fairbrother and Alfie Garford. They've got up behind them. Trying to identify who that is in a second. No, it's Ronnie Smith side by side. Sorry, Fairbrother got up the inside there, and that forced Ronnie Smith out wide, and there's a tangle there. Off go two cars. One of them is Alfie Garford, the other is Reese Hurd. You can't go four wide into the hairpin. There's more contact at the back of the field. That's Simon Sweetland and Monroe Renard. Again, that's the second coming together they've had today. Reese Hurd's got damage. He's heading for the pits. You can't go four wide into that hairpin.
Definitely a case of 3 into 1 wouldn't go. The guy in the middle had nowhere to go, and the two on the outside flanks just squeezed and sandwiched all together, and the cars just reacted in that nasty way and pinged them to the inside. And there was a bit of contact after the yellow flag there, which is not ideal.
Alfie Garford's got going in towards the back of the field, bit of damage to the right front of his car. He got turfed aside as Ronnie Smith came back on and tried to fit his way through the hairpin. Ashley Gregory continues to lead. Algieri has done the fastest lap of the race, 1:39.763. He's in second place. It's Alex Keane's down to third. Harry Smith is up to fourth, and Gabe Fairbrother was the big winner in all of that schmozzle at the hairpin. He's through into P5. Reese Hurd, we know, has pulled into the pits. Louis Fleet didn't make it round. Unfortunately, he's out of the race. We had technical problems with his car. The first three have broken away very slightly ahead of Harry Smith in fourth. Gabe Fairbrother is fifth, then Ronnie Smith. Leo Purchase, who started on pole initially in this race, is down into seventh. But Olivier Algieri is getting closer and closer to our race lead. He's absolutely flying this weekend. The Westbourne Motorsport driver, the man from North Wales. James Sherrington under fire from Louis Capezzoli, who's coming through from the back of the grid. Don't forget, he's into the top 10 now. He gained 3 places on that last lap with all the bit of chaos ahead of him. Side by side there, further back, Kieran Roberts trying to make up another place, attacking Paul Manning in the number 46 car. As a look at the inside on the hairpin, and he'll go through into 11th position. Good recovery from the back after that off on the first lap.
Tactics, isn't it, about where you put your car and how do you, in that complex, where do you want to actually make your move and defend or block passes? Absolutely nose to tail through the first complex.
Speaking of making a move, Olivier Algieri is having a look for the lead now as they come through Hawthorne. He'll try and go through on the chicane. We rarely see overtaking manoeuvres made there. Ashley Gregory cuts very tight to the inside. Algieri goes out wide. This is going to allow Alex Keens a chance for an attack as well in the green and yellow cars. And also Harry Smith started to close in from 4th place. He's Ashley Gregory about to lose the lead in the 22 car. Takes the tight line for Tower. Holds the lead ahead of the black and white machine of Olivier Algieri. Cutting to the inside now on the exit of Tower is the 62 of Keens. Then Harry Smith, Gabe Fairbrother, Ronnie Smith, and Leo Purchase, the pole sitter in this race. His wing mirror flapping there as they go towards the Jim Clark S's. Alex Keens up the inside trying for 2nd place as they come towards the right flick at Barcroft. Up towards Sunny. I think Keens is going to get the move done here on the inside. Good driving there by Alex Keens, and this time he doesn't outbrake himself. He's got P2. That's allowed Ashley Gregory, though, to pull away very slightly again at the front of the field. We've got 3.5 minutes just under of this race still to go.
Gregory didn't take the chicane that time. He actually went down the escape route and obviously maintained his position because of it. So I think these other drivers might be, they might be a little bit concerned about that, but we'll see.
Diving to the inside, Olivier Algieri for 2nd place. And retakes Alex Keens. Good late move there by the 38. And Algieri is on an absolute mission here this weekend here at Croft. But Ashley Gregory, she's been able to pull out her lead to about 1.25 seconds as a result of their dicing on that previous lap. 4th place is Harry Smith, closing in on Keens now, taking Gabe Fairbrother with him. And then behind them, Ronnie Smith, there's Purchase. Capozzoli's up to 8th from the back of the grid. CJ Morgan and Kieran Roberts, who's come through from the back in this one as well, rounding out the first 10. It would be a great shame if Kieran Roberts does not have the funding to continue in this championship, because you can see his speed at the wheel of the red number 78 car. Ashley Gregory leads the way, looking for her first win in the championship this season. Single file through Tower Bend this time. No slipstreaming manoeuvres being made. There's 43 of Cameron Wood in the Chandler Motorsport car, chasing Paul Manning. Chandler Motorsports with a couple of cars in this series. Cameron Wood and CJ Morgan and Harry Smith run by them this week, and they would have had Charlie Barr as well, but he's absent. There are the leaders, a little more spaced out now with just under 2 minutes to go. I think they'll be coming around to start their final lap this time. Still Ashley Gregory who leads the way. Can she take her first win of the season? Here comes Gabe Fairbrother attacking for P4. He's got the championship in mind. All over the back of Harry Smith, who scored his first win earlier. Second place, I should say, earlier this season at Snetterton, just behind Leo Purchase. At the inside is Smith on the hairpin, defends from Gabe Fairbrother. They've got to be mindful that Ronnie Smith is behind them, and here comes Capozzoli. He's taken Leo Purchase now, coming through the hairpin. Be interesting to watch him in race 3 later on. We'll try and take a look where he is on the grid when we can. Side by side, Fairbrother and Ronnie Smith. Louis Capozzoli will start 3rd for race 3 later, so that will be interesting to see how he goes from there, if he can come through into the top 10 from the back of the grid. We're on the last lap now of this Vertu Mini Challenge Trophy race 2 of the weekend, and Olivier Algieri is in attacking mode once again. He's in the slipstream of Ashley Gregory, one side then the other. He's been forced to go around the outside. Ashley Gregory defending the racing line through Tower Bend. Alex Keens just looking on from 3rd place. This is going to be really close. Algieri's just done new fastest lap as well, 1:39.762. Only a couple of thousandths of a second faster than his previous best. Down towards Sunny for the last time. Up the inside, Algieri braking very late there. Can he get up alongside? He's forced Ashley Gregory to go wide up the inside. They make a little bit of contact possibly on the exit there. Ashley Gregory stays out wide on the curb, and Keens has come through as well. Olivier Algieri then going for his weekend double. He forced the issue there down the inside at Sunny for the last time. Gregory ready to fight back. This is going to be interesting on the hairpin for the final time. You can see Ashley Gregory's fired up. She's all over the back of Alex Keens. There's the battle for 4th place. Capozzoli running wide. Alex Keens, can he get up the inside on the hairpin? It's going to be a drag race to the line. No, Keens is slow off the hairpin. Olivier Algieri moves back across, and he's going to make it 2 wins out of 2. Second for Alex Keens, and you have to feel for Ashley Gregory there, dropping for 3rd on the final lap. Ronnie Smith wins the battle for 4 there to Fairbrother, Capozzoli, Purchase, Morgan and Roberts as quickly as that. Harry Smith will be in there somewhere as well, because of course his transponder isn't working, so we have to wait for his position to appear. He finishes 6th ahead of Capazzoli, so Purchase, Morgan and Roberts completing the top 10. And Olivier Algieri, with a banzai move down the inside into Sunny for the last time, snatches his 2nd win of the weekend and his 4th of the Vertu Mini Challenge Trophy season.
Opportunistic move on the last lap, wasn't it? And it paid off for him. A little bit of contact side, which you don't like to see, but I think Ashley just got manoeuvred off onto the dusty part and couldn't recover back to the racing line.
Well, they managed to hold it together through the final few corners there. Typically fraught mini challenge racing. Well done to all the drivers there. Provisional result then, Olivier Algieri takes his 2nd win of the weekend, half a second clear of Alex Keens, with long-time leader Ashley Gregory in 3rd. Ronnie Smith finishes 4th and wins the Graduate Cup, Olivier Algieri winning the Rookies Cup. Gabe Fairbrother coming through for 5th ahead of Harry Smith, and Louis Capazzoli, great drive from the back of the grid for 7th place, and Leo Purchase, Craig, CJ Morgan and Kieran Roberts rounding out the top 10 ahead of Paul Manning, Henry Foote, Cameron Wood and Luca Osborne coming through from the back. The other finishers, James Sherrington dropping to 15th ahead of Alfie Garford, who of course got spun out at the hairpin. He recovered to 16th. Then Monroe Renard, Simon Sweetland and Cameron Richardson completing the finishers. Reese Hurd was caught up in that little contretemps at the hairpin and retired into the pits. And we also lost 6'10 Louis Fleet and 95, of course, Josh Wilby didn't take the restart.